Good morning, everybody. It is meteorologist Agent's Weather Forecast. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. In this video, we're going to be talking about a rainstorm for parts of the eastern part of the country, and that could leave some snow for parts of the northeast. So let's go ahead and start talking about this. So around Wednesday, midday, there's just some light rain, big storm of rain, pretty light across the plains of the United States. But as it goes on Wednesday, it gets a little bigger, as you can see. On Thursday morning, early morning, it gets really big. It goes all the way down from Texas all the way to Indianapolis. It gets really, it intensifies a lot. You can see there's little parts of it that are pretty heavy, with that rain, pretty heavy. But as we go to 78 hours, wow, does it get really big. This is Thursday around noon or a little later. It's very, very big. And this is something to watch for, because if you have plans for spring break, this could probably end those plans on Thursday and Friday. But it's really big here, guys. It leaves Nebraska and Kansas. But like I said, it gets really strong. You can see it in the border of Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi. Very strong. There's probably a 30% chance of a tornado occurring with this storm. We have a heavy rain with Texas and Louisiana, the northern part especially. If you're in New Orleans, lighter compared to up north to you. And then, so that rain's gonna move east and then move up north, and you will see that. So let's get on with this is Friday. You can see it gets a little bit lighter for the northern part of the storm, but again, look very strong for parts of Mississippi and Alabama border. This is where we can see tornadoes, depending on how strong this rain is for these parts of the states. So we gotta watch out. You can see some rain moves up north for parts of West Virginia and all that. Some scattered rain off the coast. This probably won't affect southern Florida or central Florida. It might get a little drizzle it actually does affect. Did not see that. It does affect parts of Florida, but light rain. There's a light drizzle for parts of Disneyland and Miami, all that. You see, it's very big now. Most of it's light, except for this circle right here. Especially central to northern South Carolina, very heavy, especially south of Macon and north of Valdosta, Georgia. A little line of strong rain, and then you can see that snow is for parts of the northeast, north of Pittsburgh, a little west of Philadelphia. So it's quite a big storm with two sides of it. We have the snow in the northeast, and then the heavy rain in the southeast. And you can see that rain starts to get into parts of Ohio, all of West Virginia, parts of the DC area. So let's move on. That's Friday. So let's go on to Saturday. Saturday, it disappears from parts of Georgia and Alabama. The heaviest parts moves onto the ocean. And no, this will not become a nor'easter. It does not move up the northeast. It goes out into the Atlantic Ocean. So that's a good thing, because if you saw my video yesterday, there is a possible nor'easter to happen before this. But that rain, all this big system is going to just leave rain for parts of the coast and all that. So that's why it's quite a long storm. Up in the northeast, you have some freezing rain. I wouldn't say it's a big threat. Most of these areas will be above freezing. New York can get some rain and all that. And then that system goes off into the ocean. Like I said, no nor'easter, doesn't go up. And then a big system, Texas. That can be my next topic. So let's get on to the rain totals. So when the storm ends, this is Sunday, the day after, you don't see as much rain in the northeast as you see in the southeast, because this northeast has a little bit of snow and light rain. you see they won't get more than an inch for some areas, unless like if you're like right on the coast in Massachusetts, right on the island, maybe an inch or so. But most of that rain is off the coast of the United States. But you can see the southeast can get a bit of rain. It's not gonna. It's a fast moving storm, so it's not like 5 inches. But the areas that can get the most is southern Mississippi, and the parts of the Panhandle, and near Houston, where they can get about 2 to 3 inches of rain. So let's just zoom in a little bit closer, for you guys can see specific. This is zoom in southeast. You can see the areas in the coast, all areas in North Carolina and northern South Carolina can get a bit of a good amount of rain, and then here in northern South Carolina, right here, you can see maybe 2 inches of rain. But like I said, where that big heavy system is, that looks like it could be a northeast or nor'easter, it's just gonna be over here with up to 7 inches in this brownish color. So, and then see, there's that heavy rain I'm talking about, Louisiana and Mississippi, and then the Panhandle right here. But look, like I said, it does not look like it's gonna affect Disneyland. It might get a little drizzle, less than 0.1 inches. So it's not like it's gonna be that bad. Maybe an hour of drizzling. The heaviest will just be in the Panhandle, where that heaviest rain is in this big circle right here. So, yep. Let's go on to see the snow in the Northeast. Now you're probably wondering, why is there so much snow in Maine? The 10 inches and 9 inches of Maine, that was the video, or from the north. That's the video from the nor'easter before this happened. So this area in Maine, that's earlier than this. So this has nothing to do with the video. But if you want to see, you can see that's how much snow. The areas that are getting hit by the snow in this system, looks like it's going to be, now let's make that a little smaller. Looks like it's just going to be this area that gets hit by the storm, because most of this is from either the snow coming from Canada or from the nor'easter that was coming up the coast before this. But this is what looking like that's going to hit by this system. So this is a late Friday, Saturday storm for the northern of Pittsburgh area, southern New York City. Don't really expect any snow. Maybe some flurries at most. The areas central Pittsburgh can get 2 to 2.5 inches at most. Central New York might get 3 inches, but that's not really our topic right here, because that might be just the snow coming from Canada or the nor'easter. So this area is kind of a little tricky with 3 systems that might bring snow. But again, this is the area that's gonna get hit by this system. So guys, I hope you guys like this video. I'm trying to do a daily forecast, like I said. Not guaranteeing every day, but like I said, I'm trying to do all this stuff. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful spring break, and see you guys in the next video.